welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing the ultimate gift guide slash wish list for 2023. I like to do this every year. It's basically things that I have used a lot this year or would like to be gifted. Just suggestions. Everything's my opinion. Everyone's not going to like the same thing, but if you're looking for inspiration, hopefully I can help. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see from me next. If you want to keep up with me every day, you can follow all my socials, link down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Press that bell icon to be notified every time I post, and let's get started. So like I was saying before, this is going to be the ultimate gift guide wish list. I came up with about 10 categories. I wrote everything down on my iPad so I can keep my head straight, and if I'm looking down, that is why. So I'm going to start off with clothing. Leather coats. I've been loving leather coats and especially thrifting them. So I like to go in men or women, it doesn't really matter, and I like to just sort through all the coats, but specifically look for leather trench coats or like bomber jackets, and a nice vintage leather coat is the best gift. A puffer coat, I like to get mine from either Amazon or Target. You can obviously thrift it, but personally those are my two favorite places. I love puffer coats because they're very versatile. You can dress them up, dress them down, and obviously they keep you warm. A trench coat, I recently thrifted a really nice women's trench coat. Sometimes I only find men, so you gotta look up the difference because the front is a little bit different. So I looked down, found like 3 women's trench coats. I don't know if I just looked at that day or there's always trench coats at Goodwill. That's a good place to look. Another practical gift. Long jean skirts have been really trendy this year. I recently got one from Target and I love it so much. The only thing I do recommend is that you try it on and know your sizes, because it's not like a mini skirt or something that's like loose fitting. It's a jean. It's kind of structured. Vests are really trendy as well. I recently got a jean vest and it's so cute. I love the style and shape on me. The only thing is, if you do have a chest, I would size up because most of the time they're fitted and not a lot of give to them. A sweater vest is also really nice for the holidays. I also love to go to Target for those, or pretty much every place sells sweater vests. You can even thrift one as well. A nice new pair of stockings. I feel like every year mine rip very easily if I'm getting like cheap ones. So you can invest in like high quality, thick stockings. I do like the ones that have kind of like a pattern on it because I feel like it spices up your outfit a little bit. A sweat set, like a crew neck with the matching sweatpants, is really cute, especially if you're lounging around the house. And I feel like everybody wants comfy clothes, and that's like a great gift that I feel like nobody will complain about. Pajama sets. Love going to bed with a nice pajama set. I think every pair of pajamas I have a matching top and bottom. You can even get shorts or a romper, but I personally just love a good pajama set. And lastly, a workout set. I personally love going to the gym, so a nice workout set is a great gift. If you know the person is just very active, I think they would appreciate it a lot. Next category is shoes. Again, if they're active, I'll get a new pair of running shoes. I love my Hokas. They're really great. They have a round bottoms for running, but I even love working out with them just in general. A new pair of Uggs. I feel like I wear through them within a year, especially if I wear them a lot. Like, they get real flat on the inside and not as soft and comfy, and I kind of slip out of them because of how flat the bottom of them are. So I do like to buy at least a new pair of Uggs every season. Snow boots. If you live in a place that snows a lot, I highly recommend getting or gifting a new pair of snow boots. I got a new pair a couple years ago. They're perfect. I even got ivory white ones because I never had ones that matched my coat. So now it looks so cute with the matching. Everyday sneakers. I personally love my New Balances. Pair, you can get the Adidas, Vans, Converse, whatever the person likes. A pair of Crocs. Platform Crocs have been all the rage this year. I personally just love my regular Crocs, so the bottom also wear out, so I decided to get a new pair. And also you could give gibbets if the person loves their Crocs as well. Knee-high boots. I've been looking for a pair of really good knee-high boots, but I have thicker thighs, so I'm always looking for wide calf boots. So I finally found a pair on Amazon, and I'm gonna definitely get those. Regular ankle boots are also really nice. I do have a pair that are kind of like a knockoff knockoff version of Doc Martens. You can ask for Doc Martens, but I just know my feet would probably hurt a lot because I have flat feet in Doc Martens. You gotta break them in. A new pair of heels. I have not bought new heels in years, and I definitely need a new pair personally. A pair of just home slippers. I don't really have a pair of slippers that I just walk around the house in. It would be nice, but knowing me, I'll end up wearing them outside. But I know somebody would appreciate it. Like my mom loves her slippers. And lastly, a pair of rain boots. I do not own a pair of rain boots, and I do not like when my shoes are completely soaked, especially like my New Balances and shoes that have a lot of, they're airy. They just soak up all the water in the rain, and I do not want to walk around with wet feet. And I don't know why I don't have a pair. So I definitely need to invest in a nice pair of rain boots. Next category is jewelry. First is a watch. I definitely want to get a new watch. I've had like a big chunky watch for years now, but I stopped wearing it because it's not my style. I want like a really slim, feminine looking watch. Just something I could just slip on with my bracelets that I normally wear every day. Gold beaded bracelets are also really trendy this year. They're just easy to stack with like normal bracelets that you have all the time. Like my Pandora charm bracelet. That's also another really good gift. And you could give charms for every holiday if you really want to, if they really like that. Thrifting a fun statement ring is really thoughtful. I know a lot of people that easily find rings. I kind of struggle, so I always buy new rings or look for ones that are kind of for like bigger hands, because my fingers are like a short and stubby, so they're a size 8 or 9, and so I usually will buy brand new rings or look for ones that are bigger, but not a place sell bigger rings. A nice pearl necklace or just like a statement necklace like that would be very thoughtful. If they have a specific brand in mind, obviously I would ask, but I'm not really that picky. I just like something cute. A statement earring or like a hoop earring would be really nice. I don't really change out my earrings that often because I wear my hair down a lot, but if someone you know does wear their hair up and they do like fun earrings, it'd be very nice to get them a nice new pair. A jewelry box. I do not have a jewelry box. I have a drawer that just has all my accessories in it, but a jewelry box would be very nice and organized. And lastly, a travel case for your jewelry. I usually just throw mine in like a little pouch and hope for the best, but I think I should invest in a nice travel jewelry box. Next category is accessories. A nice statement scarf or just like a solid scarf, but I really like either a really fluffy scarf or really thin. It's been really trendy this fall, the really thin scarves, but obviously that's not practical if you live in a place that snows, so I'm all for the big fluffy scarves. And of course, if you want to match it, I would get gloves and maybe earmuffs, all like matching, because I feel like that really looks put together. If you're wearing a very just plain outfit and the three of those match, I love it. It's just like you look put together. Those fur bucket hats have been really trendy. They're not real fur, they're like the fake fur, but just like that fuzzy looking hat is so cute. Every time I see them, they're a little bit pricey, so that's why I would do that as a gift, like as my main gift for somebody. Can't go wrong with a new pair of beanies. I like to get a pack of them from Amazon. That's a fun like stocking stuffer or just everyday gift that I feel like everybody uses. A fuzzy pair of socks. I personally am not for fuzzy socks, but I know a lot of people that are, or even just getting them a new pair of white and black socks. A new handbag. I do have like an everyday bag, but I have some fun handbags that I thrifted. Thrifting handbags are very inexpensive. You could be spending less than $10 on a very nice bag, and if you're really good, you could find designer if you're on the hunt for it and you know what you're looking for. And lastly, a pair of sunglasses. I have like a pretty big collection of sunglasses, and I don't really like expensive sunglasses. I go for inexpensive because if they break or I lose them, I don't feel so bad. But if you want to splurge on someone, get them a nice designer pair would be really nice. Next category is skincare. If they're not really into skincare but they want to get started, I would get a gift set. Ulta and Sephora both have really good sets. Personal brands that are kind of high luxury but also a good starter are like Drunk Elephant, Good Molecules, and Glow Recipe. I personally have never tried Drunk Elephant. My sister loves them, but I love Good Molecules and Glow Recipe. And if they're already into skincare but they want something fun, I would get a skincare fridge. I know Good Molecules was doing like buy $30 worth of skincare and you get like a mini fridge included, but you can also buy them on Amazon. They're pretty inexpensive and you can can keep them on your vanity for fun. And I would love some cool skincare to put on in the morning. Pimple patches, I go through them like candy because every time I see a pimple, like the one I have going away here, I put them on every night. So I try not to pop them and make scarring, so that's why I would rather just go through those than mess up my skin. A nice face mask, I would not go to Target. I would probably look into it and ask the person what their skin type is before going out and buying a nice face mask. Ulta does have pretty affordable, good quality face masks. An ice roller is really nice. Again, the theme of cooling. I would do an ice roller even from Amazon and then put it in the skincare fridge. And lastly, some face razors. I am someone who gets a little bit of a mustache and likes to shave her face pretty often. So I go through those really pretty often. So I'll get like a pack of them, like a 10 from Ulta. Next category is makeup. Not everybody wears makeup, but if you know someone who does, I would maybe get them a nice brand new makeup bag. I do a lot of my makeup at home, not really out, but sometimes I travel and realize I don't have nice makeup bags, so that would be a really nice gift. A new set of makeup brushes, or if they're just starting out, a starter kit. I personally love Real Techniques or Morphe brushes. I would get like maybe a makeup brush cleaner too if you're gonna do makeup brushes as a gift. On top of the brushes, I would even do a makeup sponge or like the powder puffs because those are also really good just to have. A nice big makeup mirror if they don't have a vanity to sit down to and they do their makeup, let's say, on the floor of their room or in front of a window. Having a nice makeup mirror, it just changes the game. And lastly, some makeup gift sets. Sometimes they'll see like duo blushes and little eye sets. Sephora and Ulta, best place to look. Next category is hair care. You could get a new wet brush. They're pretty inexpensive and I do like to buy a new brush every couple months. A heatless curler is also really nice. You can get them at TJ Maxx or Amazon. I love mine and I feel like sometimes they get flat inside of the foam, so a new one would be really nice. A scalp scrubber, I use that in the shower and I feel like someone who has pretty dry scalp or just really wants to get into hair care, I would recommend that, and they're pretty inexpensive as well. Ooh, a hair mask, I would go to probably Ulta and ask for the best for their hair type, or if they have dye hair, all the questions, I would go for advice there. A nice heat protectant, if you know they use a lot of heat on their hair, I'll get them a nice heat protectant. You can even get them a new curling iron and straightener set, some hair oil and dry shampoo, maybe travel size products if you know they're going to be traveling that year. I love my Velcro rollers. You can get those from Amazon or TJ Maxx as well. I would get maybe a new blow dryer if they like to diffuse their hair, and if they like their hair blow dried more straight with a little curl in the end, I would do a blow dryer brush. Next category is home. Who doesn't love candles? I personally love candles. You can go to Bath & Body Works, Target, pretty much everywhere sells candles. To go with the candle, I could do matches or maybe like the electric lighters that you charge. A new water bottle. I personally love my Hydro Flask. I know a lot of people like the Stanleys. Just if you know there's someone who carries around a big water bottle or wants to, I would get one of those. A waffle maker. I personally love my Mickey waffle maker, but if you know they love breakfast, I would go to Target. They have like the little tiny ones that people get for their dorms if you're not really wanting to spend a lot of money. A juicer. I don't think we have a juicer in my house, but I would love to be able to make like a pressed juice for fun. Mugs. I love mugs, and if you're someone who's very crafty, you can even make like a ceramic mug if you're really into that kind of stuff, like making gifts. A cookbook. I personally like cooking more than I do baking. Well, I'm trying to get more into both, but a cookbook is really fun and I'm always looking for new recipes. New throw pillows. I'm someone who likes throw pillows for like the holidays or just in general. So if you have an eye on something specific, I would share it because sometimes they range from like $30 and that's not cheap for just a pillow. And lastly, a new bed set. I definitely need like new sheets, a new comforter. They're kind of looking a little dingy now. Next category is technology. A new pair of headphones. I personally love the pair I got from Amazon. If you're really gonna splurge, Apple headphones or Beats. The Sony headphones are apparently really good, just depending on what your price range is. I would look into that. A new speaker. I personally love my JBL speaker, but usually you're able to connect multiple of them. So that's what me and my sister do for like the holidays and put them in different rooms. But mine's not been connecting well, so I might need to get a new one. A portable charger. I know Apple has ones that connect to the new phones that just like are magnets, but mine's a little bit of an older phone, so I would go maybe to Target or Amazon for a new one. An AirTag. If you know the person's planning on traveling this year and they want to like track their suitcase in case it gets lost or anything, they can track it and make sure that it's going the same place as they are. An iPad. I personally love my iPad. If you're really into drawing or just want something else than a phone, like I don't carry my phone around all the time, and I also take a lot of pictures on my phone, so all my like streaming services and fun apps and random stuff are on my iPad, and my phone's literally just for like texting, my Dunkin' app, Spotify, stuff I use every day. And if they're into art and digital art, I would get an Apple Pen to go with the iPad. A new phone case. Can't go wrong with a phone case. I liked Wildflower and Caseify. You could even do OtterBox or just like an Apple phone case. And lastly, a laptop case. I got a travel case for my laptop last year and I love it. Pretty sure mine was from Amazon. And the last category for today is random. Starting with perfume. I would get the perfume sampler kit from Sephora because inside it comes with a credit for any of the perfume samples that are inside for the full size, which I think is a great deal because I think it's like $50 and some of those perfumes are like, could be like 120, so it's totally worth it. And it's nice because they can pick out what they want. A new body spray. You can even get a body spray kit as well at Ulta or Sephora. A nice body scrub. I personally love the brand Tree Hut, and they have so many seasonal scents that you can get them, like the lotion and body scrub set for like Christmas, and they're peppermint scented. A nice pair of headbands. I like just like the sweatbands that go around, and they're fun every day, and you can get like a pack of those, like 10 with all different colors on Amazon. A Spotify membership. That's what my boyfriend gets me every year. He gets me a year-long membership. You could buy like the gift cards where you buy gift cards at like Target or BJ's or pretty much every place that sells gift cards. You could look there. A magazine subscription. I personally just subscribed to Vogue magazine in November, but that would be a really fun just like gift to have if you know they're into fashion. I think right now, if you subscribe, you get a calendar and a tote bag with your subscription of like $12. I'm like, that's crazy. That's $1 a magazine. I think it's worth it. You can even do a year-long streaming service subscription. So like you could do Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, Max, Peacock, Paramount Plus, Prime Video, the list goes on. If you know someone who likes to write down their thoughts and everything, you can get like a physical planner. I know a lot of people that like to see it and write it out, so that would be a nice personal gift for the new year. A new suitcase if you know they're planning on traveling. There's so many brands out there, but if you're not looking to spend too much money, I would go to like TJ Maxx or Marshall's. Even a nice weekender bag, you can get those off Amazon, or pretty much any brand has them. But like if you know they like to do like 3-day weekends, or if they're in college and they like to come back and forth, they don't live that far from home, that's a really nice gift. A nice neck pillow. My sister a couple years ago got me like this really nice foam one, and I have it to this day. It's like a memory foam. I love a good card game. If you're like someone who parties at home with like your family and friends, I like a good card game. An at-home nail kit. I personally would love a acrylic or gel nail kit that I could just do at home and not have to go out and spend money on. A waxing kit. I do wax my eyebrows, but if you know someone who likes to wax their arms or their legs, then that would be a really nice gift because it does get a little pricey when you do it often. And if you know they really hate their body hair, you could do a laser hair removing kit, but those are a little bit more on the expensive side, so you really gotta know if they want that. And the last two are kind of like depending on the person, but I would really like a pair of ice skates or maybe bowling shoes because I feel like we do those activities pretty often and the price adds up. Like we would not have to pay for rentals ever again because my feet size has not changed. So I feel like in the long run that would be a really good investment to have, and you would save money for years. I feel like that's just a great, thoughtful gift. So that is everything for my wish list / gift guide. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see from me this holiday season. If you want to keep up with me every day, you can follow my socials, link down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, press that bell icon to be notified every time I post, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!